Feeds it to the Massena line. Underwood trying to skate it, but he's had it taken away and it's fired back into the Massena zone. Tommy Dion after it. Clears it around the boards. Now pinching in is O'Connor, trying to feed it behind the net. He managed to get it to Mulderig. Mulderig is taken out of the play tile, picks up the puck. His head man goes for Loran. Loran taken out of the play. It's kept in by Teresi. Feeding it through Mulderig. His shot. And it's stopped by Sidney. Feeds it behind the net. Dion. Around the boards to Underwood. As a little pressure being put on here by Canisius. And it's tied up in the corner. We'll have a face-off in the Massena zone. So right off the bat, Canisius putting on pressure. Both teams will change as Green's line will come out now for Canisius. Green, Roach, and Donovan. It'll be Putter Canarium's line. Putter Canarium out there with Buffy Richards and Mark DeRushy, which is a little bit different than we've seen. Off the face-off, the puck kept in by Jonathan Lockwood, feeding it behind the Massena cage. Picked up by Manley. Manley, the head man to DeRushy. DeRushy has it poke-checked away by Green. The puck comes to Manley again behind the net. Green coming in there trying to kick it free. It comes to Canarium again. Here comes Canarium breaking out to center ice. Across the red line, he's going to dump it right to the blue line. It's stopped there by Lockwood. Lockwood feeding it ahead. Green has the puck. He just slides it into the Massena zone. Stop side of the net by Sidden. Back there's Mike Auer. Around the boards it goes. The puck bounces to Canarium. Left side. Canarium, the head man to DeRushy. DeRushy breaking to center ice. His head man goes to Richards. Richards just dumps it in the Canisius zone. Stopped behind the net by Chris Thomas. He clears it around the boards. And it goes to Mike Roach, who gets it to center ice. Mike Auer with it right there. He's going to fire it right back in the zone of Canisius. Stopped behind the net by the goalie again. DeRushy throws a hard check. The puck slides free, and it's out to center ice again. Daly after it there. Puck slides up along the boards. Dion, the head man to Barnes, jumps over his stick. It goes in on net. Chris Thomas sticks it into the corner. Massena trying to put a little pressure on Barnes, pokes it free. It's taken away from him by Ganji, and Ganji starts to move it. His head man pass intercepted right front. Barnes, the shot, the save, the rebound, poked by Romeo, and it's underneath the goaltender, Chris Thomas, and a good chance there for the Massena Red Raiders as David Romeo and Tim Barnes doing some yeoman work there. But a good save by Chris Thomas, and we're still scoreless.
Right, first good chance of the game right there as Massena went in close. Barnes was in there on Romeo, but Chris Thomas, goalie for Canisius, covered up.
McQuaig's line out there now. McQuaig with Barnes and Romeo. Back to the point, Dion. Dion just slides it into the corner off a leg. Racing back for it is James Healy. He's taken out of the play by McQuaig. Now Barnes comes after it in the corner. The puck slides behind the net. McQuaig trying to come up with it. He does. He's got it. Takes it in the faceoff circle. The backhand shot deflected right on. The save is made again by Thomas. Now Barnes tries the centering pass. That's stolen right there. The puck comes back to the blue line. Good defensive play by Ganji. Now the puck's still in the Canisius zone. They're going to ice it, but it's going to go right on Sidden. So the save is made, and he's going to have to leave it for Mike Quenville. Quenville starts to move it. Canisius making a line change here. Quenville waits in his own zone. Up ice and down the length of the ice, and that is going to go far enough for icing. The call against Massena. The faceoff will move back in the Raiders zone. We're down to 12:32, first period. No score. First line comes back out for Massena. Kyle Underwood and Loran. And it's going to be Joe Teresi's line for Canisius. Faceoff right side of Sidden. Raiders zone. A lot of movement on that faceoff before the puck's dropped. Now they're going to drop it. Off the draw, the puck in the faceoff circle, left side. It's behind the net. Manley. Manley trying to feed it ahead to Loran. It slides past him out to center ice, picked up there by Timmy Reed and fired right back in the Massena zone. Icing rather will be the call against Canisius, and that will move the faceoff all the way down to the other end of the ice. So far, Massena with a real good opportunity. Canisius has had a couple of chances, not real good chances, but chances nonetheless. So far, I guess you'd have to say Massena the better part of play, although Canisius has been able to control in the Massena zone a bit. Kyle will take the draw. Off the faceoff, the puck picked up behind the net by Ted Haley, the big defenseman, clearing it around the boards. It comes to the point, kept in there by big Bobby O'Connell. The puck laying at the blue line. Finally, it's controlled out to center ice by Canisius. Jumps over Manley's stick, slides back in the Massena zone. Manley has to come back for it. Being it over to O'Connell, left side of the goaltender. He tries to clear it ahead. It goes to Underwood. Underwood has it stolen. The shot right on. Sidden makes the save as Mulderig just stole the puck maybe 30 feet out from the net and got a shot off. Not a hard shot, right at Sidden's chest, and he made the save and held on.
So the face-off will be in the Massena zone, just to the left of Craig Sidden. Massena will change lines. Canarium line coming out for Massena. That's DeRushy on the left wing and Richards on the right wing.
Off the draw, the puck back to the point. Here's Lockwood. His shot goes right on. The save And Sidden holds on. That was one of those knuckleballs.
Right, a little
As it
tricky.
took a little dip just before it got to Sidden.
It did, a little bit tricky, but Craig Sidden grabbed it with his big glove there, forcing the face-off in his own zone.
Canarium against Green. Face-off right side, off the draw. The puck comes to DeRushy, moves it out to center ice. Here's DeRushy with it. Over skates the puck, picked up by Canarium. He dumps it ahead into the Canisius zone. Back for it there is Joe Donovan trying to clear it out. Lockwood has it, and he manages to backhand it to center ice Tommy Dion. Dion trying to feed it to an open wing. Buffy Richards picks it up, brings it in. Here's Richards. He's got DeRushy with him. Can't feed it through. Lockwood steals the puck and lofts it high in the air. Kept in by Quenneville, the blast. And that may have been a save. It may have been wide, but the puck in the corner. Back to the point, Tommy Dion. Dion tries to slide it through. It's stolen by Green. Here he comes, and he's going to shoot it from center ice. He fires it way wide, whistles around the boards, picked up by Buffy Richards. Richards is going to leave it for Dion. Dion's headman meant for Canarium gets by him. Is it going to go far enough for icing? Yes, it does. And the faceoff will move back into the Massena zone. That was a close icing call.
That was close. I thought really the officials...
Ted Haley
probably could have had it before it crossed the goal line, but nevertheless, the call is already made, so it's back into the Massena zone. 11:05 to go, no score in the first period.
McQuaig's line back out there, and it'll be Jeff Gange's line for Canisius off the draw. The puck into the corner. Back to pick it up is Manley. He has trouble with it, can't control. Goes back to the point. Now Barnes steals it, dumps it back to Manley in the corner. Manley starts out left side of Sidden. He's motoring. He's looking for Barnes. Hits him. Nice pass. Here comes Barnes in on the off-wing side, and it's poke checked away. Good defensive play made right there by Ted Haley to break it up, and back comes Canisius, but Barnes steals an errant pass at center ice. Now McQuaig picks up the puck, takes it in, but offsides will be called. Nope. It's going to be controlling the puck with a high stick.
High stick. Mel Tomelty made the call, so it's all the way back to the Massena end as Massena man touched the puck with a stick over his shoulder, so it'll be all the way back to the Massena end.
Todd Tayo's line back out for the Raiders, and it will be Joe Teresi's line. Apparently, Coach John Thur is matching lines.
Right, I noticed that, Terry, there.
At least so far they are.
line with the Tayo line.
Right. Off the faceoff, Quenneville clearing around the boards. It comes up to the blue line, picked up by Loran. His headman pass intercepted, and right back here comes Pat Mulderig. Mulderig with a puck at the red line. He starts back. He's going to fire it off Eddie Underwood, deep in the Massena zone, back behind the net. The puck up to the blue line by Tommy Dion. It comes out to center ice, picked up there by Mike Roach. Roach loses it. Here's Tayo in on the off wing. Tayo is upended on the play. There's going to be a penalty called on Canisius as Tim Reed will get a tripping call and Massena will go on the power play. And what Reed did was he tried to get his stick around Tayo to poke check the puck away as Tayo had almost beaten him, and he tripped Tayo with a stick, and that's the penalty. And now Mel Tomelty comes over, and we're going to have another penalty, I believe.
We got another.
That would be probably
Teresi's going off for
unsportsmanlike, perhaps.
Could be.
So that's going to give Massena a double power play or a two-man advantage and a golden opportunity to take the lead here early in the hockey game. 10:06 left to go, first period. No score. Canisius and Massena. Canisius coming in ranked 11th in the state in the one poll that we follow. Massena ranked number 1. Off the face-off, the puck back to the point. Manley ahead to Canarium. Canarium to Quenneville to Manley. Manley moves it. His shot through a screen. Nice save. Comes back to Manley at the point. Over to Quenneville. Now other side. Quenneville's blast. Another save as Thomas kicking him out. And he gives the big rebound. But way back. Here's Manley. Manley winds. Fired it wide. The rebound. And Canarium couldn't control it. And he fires it right on. And the puck free behind the net. And Underwood, the wraparound. Underwood trying to get the shot off. He's knocked down in front of the net. It comes to Canarium. He can't control. Now Underwood has it. Underwood passed right in front. And Tayo fired it wide. Puck around the boards to Manley. Massena with opportunities. Here's Manley winding up. His shot goes high over the net. It was deflected. It comes to Tayo in the corner. Tayo starting to move it. 46 seconds left to Canarium. Canarium has to go behind him. Can't get the shot off. Managed to get it back. And now it's poke check, but Manley keeps it in. Now Canisius trying to clear it. Tayo gets a stick on it. Eddie Underwood after it in the faceoff circle. It's taken away from him by Lockwood. Lockwood trying to clear the zone. He can't. Manley keeps it in. Manley to Quenneville. Quenneville fakes the shot. Goes to Tayo. Faceoff circle. Tayo tries to slide it through. We have a whistle. And a stoppage of play.
Man in the crease, I believe. Tayo probably in the crease. I believe Right. Man the crease, it'll come out outside the blue line. The face-off just outside the Canisius blue line. Massena's on a power play as both Reed and Teresi on penalties. Reed for tripping and Teresi for unsportsmanlike.
Well, Massena's done everything but put
the puck in the net.
24 seconds left in the two-man advantage for Massena. Off the draw. The puck cleared down in the Massena zone. They're going to have one more rush, Reg, and that's it. Mike Quenneville picks up the puck. Of course, this is a big boost. If a team can kill off a two-man disadvantage, that can give them a big boost. Here's Tile. Headman to Underwood. Underwood, cross-ice pass. He hits Putter Canarium. 7 seconds left in the penalty. Manley pinches in, takes it in the face-off circle right across the crease. Can't get the shot off. And the puck is cleared to center ice. The penalties are up. Here comes Teresi after it. He touched the puck without going back into his own zone. The face-off will move back into the
Good call by Mel Donnelly. The puck came from their own zone, from his own defensive zone, and he has to go back in that defensive zone if the pass comes from the defensive zone. Of course, if it comes from the middle zone, then the center ice, then he's
golden.
He's all right. But that wasn't the way. Mel Donnelly had it all the way, so the face-off back in the Canisius zone. Canisius kills off a two-man penalty.
They did a nice job of it,
Good job on it.
Off the face-off. Puck controlled by Canisius. Now it's back into their own zone. Healy trying to come up with it. He can't get it out. Kept in by Loran. Loran has it poke-checked away. The puck flies free, and it's backhanded to center ice by Paul McCormick. Bobby O'Connor with it. O'Connell, that is, with it. O'Connell. His head man goes back to the blue line. Kept in at the point. Here's a backhand try. Goes into the corner off O'Connell's legs. O'Connell trying to come up with it. Mike Auer looks to help out. Now the puck cleared right back to the blue line. The shot doesn't get through. The rebound fired just wide, and Sidden's going to cover it upside of the net. As that shot taken by Tom Grimm, it didn't get through, but it went off a leg, and a rebound shot off the leg.
But it went just wide, and it had Sidden beat if it had been on net, but luckily it was just wide. So both teams will change lines. McQuaig line coming out for Massena. That's with Dave Romeo on left wing and Tim Barnes on right wing.
Teresi will take the face-off now against McQuaig's line. It comes back to the point. The blast by Grimm is knocked down by McQuaig. Another shot knocked down by Romeo. And Romeo tries to tie it up along the boards. He does, and we'll have a face-off. So a couple of block shots, one by McQuaig, and I think he felt that one.
I think McQuaig fell that one. He's limping a little bit out there, but he's going back, skating off. He's going back to take the face-off.
The other shot blocked by Romeo, but it wasn't quite as hard a shot. Teresi's line out there against McQuaig's line. Off the draw, the puck to the blue line. Kept in by Grimm, trying to feed it through to Mulderig. It's taken off his stick. Lockwood keeps it in at the point. Fires it through right on. The puck right in front of the net. McQuaig has it. Sidden didn't see it till it hit his pad. Wasn't really a good try, but it managed to, one of those seeing eye shots that got through and went right on.
Through.
Now the puck up along the boards. David Romeo's lost his stick. Now trying to tie it up is Quenneville, and he manages to do so in the corner left side of Sidden. And we'll have a face-off there. As with 7:09 left to play in the first period, still no score in the hockey game, and pretty good Canisius club.
Right there, that forechecking really giving Massena a little bit of trouble. Every time somebody forechecks a 2 and 3 men, it gives Massena trouble coming out of their own end.
Got Tiles line out there. Off the draw, the puck slides to center ice. Underwood trying to chase it down. He and Haley go after it, and Haley clears it back to center ice. It's picked up by Mike Roach. Roach, the head man, to Green. Green fires it into the corner, open wing. After it, there's Manley. Manley behind his own net, clears it around to Underwood. Underwood's back pass to Loran. Loran at the red line. Loran takes it across into the zone of Canisius. Into the corner, looking for Tile. Center right front. Tile shot to save the rebound. Another big save on Eddie Underwood. Whoa, big chance for Massena.
2 big saves by Chris Thomas as that first line went in there with Tile, Underwood, and Loran going in. Tile took the shot. The save was made. Underwood came in, picked up the rebound shot. Again, a good save. 2 big chances there for Massena, but still no score with 6:42 to go, first period.
Off the face-off. Massena did everything right that time.
They did.
But Thomas was equal. The puck in the face-off circle. It slides to the blue line and out to center ice. A sprawling play made that one possible. Here's a shot from center ice. Lofts high in the air and off the ice surface. And the face-off will come just inside the Massena zone. 6.5 left to play first period. No score in the hockey game. Massena and Canisius out of Buffalo.
Canisius seems to want to maybe shoot the puck in more so than carrying the puck in. As soon as they get to Massena, right, as soon as they get to that blue line, they dump that puck in the Massena zone.
And then they depend upon their forecheck to give them chances. Right. And so far, it's worked fairly well. Here comes Massena breaking out Tommy Dion. Dion gets by, feeding to Buffy Richards. Richards in on the right side, too deep to get a shot off. He tries to leave it, but the puck picked up there, and it goes back to the point. Dion, the quick shot. Oh, Durushi went after the rebound, or after the deflection, couldn't come up with it. Here's a chance for Quenneville. His shot, the save made, and it goes off the ice surface again. Chris Thomas, another big save. Massena with many, many more shots on net, but so far Thomas has been equal to the task.
Thomas looks pretty good in nets. He's a big boy. He covers a lot of net, but he's got some good moves for a big boy also. Massena has had numerous chances, but unable to get the puck past the Canisius goalie.
Canarium will face off against Ganji. Off the draw. Puck back to the point. Tommy Dion winds his shot. Knocked down in front. And that was Ted Haley to clear it to center ice, who blocked the shot as well. Mike Quenneville with it. Feeding to Tommy Dion. Defensive partner up to Buffy Richards. Richards, the head man to Canarium. Canarium breaking in. He's got the defense beat. Finally, he's hauled down side of the net. The puck is free, and a save was made. It comes to Dion. Dion winds. He slides it through. That goes into the corner, deflected by a defenseman. Quenneville pinches in. Picks it up. Center right in front of the net. Richards can't get a stick on it. A whole mess of players. And finally, Canisius manages to clear it to center ice. Good play by Ganji to get it out. Comes into the Massena zone after Tommy Dion, the head man of Buffy Richards. Richards trying to get it on the wing to McQuaid, who's stepping on the ice. Massena in the middle of a line change. The puck comes to Richards again. He's just going to slide it deep in the Canisius zone. Massena get their full line out there. Puck cleared around the boards by Tommy Grimm. The puck comes free back behind the net again. It's Ted Haley. Haley trying to clear it ahead once more. It comes to Mulderig. Mulderig feeding to Teresi. Teresi just dumps it again in the Massena zone. Back there, O'Connell for it. O'Connell starts out, trying to poke it ahead. He does. It goes to Timmy Barnes. Barnes, and we have a whistle, as we have an injured player down on the ice as O'Connell is down.
Yeah, about 3 or 4 of them that came right together, and O'Connell might have taken a stick on that. He was coming up behind his own net, coming up toward the circle with the puck, and as he did, he was met with 2 Canisius players, and immediately O'Connell went down. Probably he took a stick, but he's laying on the ice now.
Bill Reed out there administering to him. I'll have a break in the action here. The consolation game went to Garneau in overtime. About 3 minutes into the overtime, I guess it was.
Not very long in the overtime, Jerry.
And they beat Don Bosco 5-4? 5-4. 5-4.
Right.
The other regular season game that was played this afternoon, Alexandria Central beat Malone 6-2. Games tonight, I think the St. John's and St. Lawrence Central game is 6 tonight, so that one should be underway. And Norwood Norfolk at Lake Placid a little later on at 7:30. O'Connell's sitting up right now. And Bill Reed still over there talking to him. No score in the hockey game. We're down to 5:01, so we played a second shy of 10 minutes here in the first period. Massena with some golden scoring opportunities in a double power play. They couldn't get it past Chris Thomas. They've had some other good opportunities, too. And so far, Thomas has been equal to the task, and that's what we heard. They had a good goaltender. And he is a good goaltender.
He's a goaltender. He's really done a pretty good job here in the first period. 5:01 to go, and, of course, no score. Massena's have had many more chances than Canisius, but they still unable to dent the nets behind Chris Thomas.
I don't know. It seems to me, Reg, that Massena seems to bring out the best in goaltenders.
They do. They're just shaking up, I guess.
Yeah.
He's shaking his head. I think maybe he saw a few stars out there, Jerry, as they collided.
Who was that tall guy that just came on the ice there?
I don't know.
I don't know if
I've seen him before, though.
Have you seen him?
I've seen him before.
I've seen him wandering around the arena.
We're talking about Mr. Patterson, of course.
Mr. Patterson, the birthday boy. Off the face-off, McQuaid's line out there against the green line. The puck goes deep in the Massena zone. Picked up by Manley. Manley clears it along the boards. And Barnes can't get it out. Green steals it. Oh, he made a nice move. His shot. Oh, Mike Gower got back to make a good block on that play. Puck comes to Lockwood at the red line. He lost it high in the air. The bouncing puck stopped by Hour. The check thrown. Green after it. Finally, David Romeo comes back to pick it up. Gets it to center ice. At the blue line. Poke check back into the Massena zone. Hour again. Trying to feed it through. Donovan follows up. Keeps it in. His shot. The save made. And Sidden lost it for a moment, but poked it into the corner. He's fortunate there were no blue shirts around.
Well, He made the save, and as he did, he went down. The puck trickled behind him, almost trickling into the goal. As he saw it trickling behind him, he just put that big stick out there and put it over into the corner. But I'll tell you, that was close. That was one of the better scoring chances for Canisius. I tell you, that move that Green made just a few minutes ago was a good move on Manley.
I guess it was. Now the puck cleared around the boards. Massena trying to break it out. They get it to center ice, up along the boards to Tayo. Tayo has it taken away by McCormick. The puck slides into the zone of Canisius. Puck in the corner still. Tayo in there jamming for it. He can't control it. It comes free and around the boards as they try to move it. Puck to center ice. Underwood with it there. He's taken out of the play. Tayo picks it up again, feeding it through to Underwood. Here's Underwood, the back pass. Back to Loran at the point. Loran trying to drop it through into the corner. And it comes to Healy. Healy trying to get it out, kept in by Tommy Dion. Dion slides it through right in front Loran, and the goaltender is going to dump on it. Chris Thomas jumped on it. Loran couldn't control the pass, and he holds on for the faceoff, which will be to his right in the Canisius zone. 3:39 left to play first period. No score in the hockey game. Putter Canarium's line back out against Terezi's line. Off the faceoff, the puck in the circle, and it's cleared by Mulderig on the backhand of center ice. Racing for it is O'Connell, so apparently he's okay. He's back out there. Good news from Massena. And the puck cleared down the length of the ice. That's going to be an icing call against the Raiders, as probably a missed pass or something resulted in an icing. Faceoff will move back in the Raiders zone. 3.5 left to play here. First period. 0-0.
Again, Massena having trouble scoring in the first period. We've seen that in numerous games this year, although last night they got 2 goals in the first period.
Face off right side. Off the draw. Canarium trying to control it. Goes behind the net. O'Connell. O'Connell clearing around the boards. It's picked up by O'Connor. And he loses to Derushi. Derushi. Long right wing pass to Buffy Richards. It's out to center ice. Richards, the head man. That's intercepted. Comes back to the red line. Richards and Manley fight for it there. It's cleared back into the Massena zone. That's going to be an icing. It hit a dull spot in the board, and it got tied up underneath, right where the Zamboni comes on, and that's why it wasn't icing. So break there for Canisius.
That's right. It never did get across the goal line. It's stuck in the door. There is a little bit of a gap between the ice and the door where the Zamboni comes on. It's stuck in there. So the face-off will be back into Massena, and no score here in the first period.
Sean Green's line out there against Billy McQuaig's line off the face-off. The puck comes free to Timmy Barnes. Barnes breaks down the off-wing side. Haley tries to tie him up. The puck slides free right in front. The backhand shot. Romeo got a stick on it. Couldn't get the good shot off after McQuaig's shot. We have a whistle, and I think Billy McQuaig
is going to be called
for slashing.
Right, McQuaig going off. So that's the first Massena penalty of the game. So Canisius now will go on a power play with 2:48 to go in the first period.
Canisius with a record of 9-1-2 on the season. We'll have Tommy Dion out there with Mike Quenville. The forwards will be Putter Canarium and Ed Underwood. Sean Green will be out there along with Joe Teresi, and also Donovan will be playing up. Lockwood will be one defenseman along with Tom Grimm on the Canisius power play. Grimm has it. Headman to Donovan. Donovan trying to feed it to Green. It's intercepted by Underwood. Underwood just trying to waste some time. The puck slides free. Donovan, it's kicked away from him by Canarium. And finally, Donovan controls it, tries to fire it right through Canarium, and it goes up into the bench of Canisius. So they'll face it off. Massena so far doing a good job killing the penalty. We're down to 106.
Right. Canarium was out there. Let's see. They're putting Todd Tayo out there and Eddie Underwood right up front.
Green still out there with Donovan and Teresi on the forward line. Off the faceoff, Tommy Dion finds the range and dumps it down the length of the ice. Stopped by Chris Thomas, side of the net. He's going to leave it for Tommy Grimm. Grimm starts the headman. His headman to Green. Green starts out. Across the blue line, across the red line. Oh, boy, he made a pretty move there. Got by Tile. Green with it. Trying to feed it cross ice. It goes all the way on the other side. Grimm. Grimm drops it back to Lockwood. Lockwood over to Grimm, right side. Grimm has trouble controlling it. He's going to feed it into the corner. The puck controlled by Teresi. Teresi in the face-off circle, left side of the goaltender. Back to Grimm at the point. He's going to wind it. Shot through a screen. Goes wide. I don't know if Sidden got a piece of it or not. Tayo takes a swipe at it. Lockwood keeps it in. Feeds it in the crease. And it's Quenville there to feed it out to center ice. Donovan with it. His headman pass. Green can't control. Now it comes to Teresi. Teresi fires it in. Tommy Dion gets a piece of it out to center ice to Underwood. Here comes Underwood, 1-on-2. And he's going to waste time. Dipsy doodling it around, takes it back into the Massena zone. With 5 seconds left in the penalty, Underwood feeds it over to Tayo. Tayo waits. 2 seconds, 1 second. Now he feeds it to center ice. The penalty is up. And Massena has killed off the penalty and done a good job of it as well. Now Lockwood just dumps it in the Massena zone as Canisius playing a lot of dump and run tonight. Massena trying to clear it. The headman goes to Tayo. Poke checked away from him by Ganji right back into the Massena zone. Now Mike Auer behind his net. Feeding behind the net. The puck stolen. Manley trying to put the check on there, and he manages to tie it up as they jam behind the net. The faceoff will be to the right side of Sitten in the Massena zone as Teresi stole the pass from Auer. 54 seconds left in rather quick first period again.
Quick first period, only 3 penalties. Canisius picking up 2 and Massena picking up 1. And that Massena penalty, they killed it off. There were no shots on net when Canisius was on a power play.
Did a nice job killing that penalty off. Manley with the puck now behind his own net, looking for the wing to pass it to. Instead, he gets it out to center ice himself. The puck stolen right there, outside the blue line. And dumped right back into the Massena zone by Timmy Reed. Now back behind the net, Mike Auer, side of the net. He's taken out of the play. The puck slides free, but fortunately, Canarium was there to pick it up. Putter, the headman, goes to Buffy Richards. He takes it across the blue line. Mark DeRushy. DeRushy took a little bit too much time winding up for the shot, and managing to get in front of it was Ted Haley. Now the puck back to Manley. Manley tried to slide it in. It's out to center ice again. Puck slides along the boards at the red line. Finally, Canarium takes it back into his own zone. Feeding it off the boards for Mike Auer. Auer taken out of the play by Ganji. The puck slides free. Auer gets it back again in the faceoff circle. Has it behind his own net. He's taken out of the play once more by Teresi. The puck comes free. Canarium comes back to help out. Clearing it up along the boards. Haley pinches in. He keeps it in. Feeding it into the corner. We're down to 1 second. The period ends. And we did not see a goal in that first period. So a scoreless first period. A pretty good hockey game here so far. The championship game of the Massena Invitational is scoreless. Tonight's broadcast, that's about it. So,
we're ready to go.
Just about ready to start the second period. Todd Tayo's line out there against Teresi's line. The puck is dropped and the face-off. And Teresi clears it into the Massena zone, off the draw. It comes to Tommy Dion. Dion bodied out of the play. The puck slides free. Back there to help out is Todd Tayo. He starts to move it ahead. Now Tayo makes the move, brings it to center ice. Here comes Tayo in on the left wing side. Tayo fires it. It goes across the goal mouth all the way back to the point. Dion pinches in, keeps it in nicely. Tommy made a good play. Here's Tommy Dion now centering all the way back to the point. Quenneville winds the shot through a screen. The save is made. Another shot by Quenneville, poked in the net. And that's Scott Loran with a big goal.
I think, yeah.
Loran gets the goal. Quenneville will get the assist. And I'll tell you something, it took a good goal like that to beat this Chris Thomas. He didn't have a chance. Quenneville took the shot from the left side, and it was not on net. However, Scott Loran had not been cleared by the defenseman. He was standing there, and he just directed the puck in the net. So Loran will get the goal from Quenneville, and perhaps Tayo might get an assist.
Tayo brought the puck in the zone. So.
We'll wait on that, though. But Massena draws first blood here early in the second period. A big goal. Off the face-off, it's Canarium's line out there. The puck comes to Canarium at center ice. He drops it back to Auer at the blue line. Ahead it goes to Canarium again. Canarium at the red line. Moving ahead, Lockwood steals it. He starts to move it ahead to Green. The pass intercepted by Buffy Richards. He leaves it for Auer. Auer at his own blue line. The headman goes to Putter Canarium. Canarium just pokes it ahead. He's taken out of the play. The puck slides in the zone, and Reed will pick it up. But ice, or rather offsides, or is there a penalty? Apparently there's going to be a penalty on that play, and that's going to go against Jonathan Lockwood. He'll get the gate. Interference, perhaps? We'll have to wait and see what the call is, but that'd be my guess right now. So Massena will go on the power play. Underwood comes up to center the power play unit. Canarium on one side and Tayo on the other. Quenneville back with Manley. It goes to Tayo. He drops to Manley. Manley feeding it through. Here's Canarium. Wide's the shot. The save made, and the puck goes just wide on the rebound. And a swipe taken by Green. He can't clear it. The puck slides free, and finally it's dumped down the length of the ice. And Massena will have to come back and regroup as James Healy managed to feed it down the ice. Donovan out there along with Green. Green steals the puck in the Massena zone and just feeds it into the corner. Manley picks it up. Grimm's playing the point along with Healy, trying to kill off this penalty. Here comes Canarium on the right side, takes it in the zone. Canarium stops in the corner, looking to pass back to the point. It goes to Manley. Manley, being bothered, feeds it into the corner. It goes off Canarium's leg, and Eddie Underwood will pick it up. Now to Canarium in the face-off circle, right for, Tayo directed it just wide. The rebound off the back of the boards comes back, and Thomas covers it. Tayo had a golden opportunity.
That was set up nicely as Tayo come in from the left side, and as he did, Canarium was on the right side. He saw him, he threw that puck over, and he deflected it just wide of the net. Nicely set up for a power play goal, but not able to do it. Face-off now, still in the Canisius end. Massena on the power play, they lead 1-0.
Ganji comes out there now to take the face-off. Off the draw, the puck comes to Quenneville. At the point all by himself, doesn't take the shot. Goes to Tayo Wines, and he fired it wide. A hard shot, goes all the way back to Manley, right point. Manley now, sliding it through, right in front, this shot right on. And it goes through the legs and in the net.
No.
No?
Mel Tomlin waves it off.
I think the whistle blew before Thomas lost it.
I believe so.
Okay, because the red light came on.
The puck did go in the net, but apparently the whistle had blown before the puck went in the net. Quick whistle, but nevertheless, no goal. Face-off still in the Canisius end. Massena in the power play.
Off the draw, the puck comes back to Quenneville at the point. Over to Manley. Manley winds his shot through a screen right in front. Poked, side of the net, and a nice save. It hit the post, and I think a glove on it as well by Thomas. It comes to Manley. Massena with all kinds of opportunities here in the power play. Tayo winds his shot through a screen. The save made, and it's poked just wide on the rebound. Now Quenneville pinches in to the corner. He's taken out of the play. The puck cleared to the point and out to center ice. Tayo feeding it to Manley. 3 seconds left in the penalty. Manley takes it in. Offsides will be called as Quenneville was still deep in the corner. Lockwood's out of the box. So Massena did, they did put the puck in the net.
They did put the puck in the net, but it went in just after the whistle had blown. Again, a lot of good chances by Massena on their second power play of the night, but they hit the post. They did everything. They hit Thomas, everything but put the puck in the net.
And one did go in the net. It went through Thomas's legs, but it had been blown dead. That's why it was not a goal. Puck out to center ice. O'Connell skating for it. Has it poked away. Puck still free. Finally, Romeo. Nice pass to Barnes. Breaking in right side. Barnes, nice move, and he can't control the puck. It goes across the goal mouth. Now right in front, McQuaig knocked down. Nice check thrown there, and Jonathan Lockwood picks it up. He has it poked away from him. The puck back to the blue line. Lockwood again off the boards, and it goes up into the penalty box, or actually up into the scorer's table, and the faceoff will be just outside the Canisius zone. 11:59, 1-0 Massena. Thank you, Mr. Patterson. Should I apologize for all the nasty things we said about you this morning?
No.
Oh, incidentally, Lori Fisher said to wish you a happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay.
Someone that's sincere about it.
Oh, yes, we're sincere, Paul. We are, really. Especially Rick Sarka. Off the faceoff, Donovan can't control, taken out of the play. Manley comes up with a puck. Here comes Manley, skates it across his blue line. Nice headman to Tayo. Tayo across the blue line, trying to get the shot off, knocked down in front. The puck slides free to the blue line and back out to center ice. Mike Roach, he feeds it down the length of the ice. It glanced off somebody. Icing is waved off. It comes to Manley behind his own cage. Around the boards for Underwood. Underwood's headman pass is intercepted. He's going to follow it up himself. Started out. Underwood feeding it ahead for Tayo. Gets by him. Donovan will try to pick it up in the corner. He and Underwood go together. The puck slides free. Tayo in to pick it up. He's taken out of the play by Roach. They jam for it in the corner. The whistle blows, and the faceoff will be in the Canisius zone. The goal seems to have ignited Massena a little bit here, Rich.
They seem to be flying a little bit more here right now than they did in the first period. They had some pretty good chances on that power play with Lockwood of Canisius in for a minute and a half for interference, but
they've got it going pretty good right now. Off the faceoff, the puck out to center ice. Comes to Dion. Hard check thrown there by Quenneville. Dion's going to feed it right back inside of the net. Thomas is going to leave it in the corner for Tim Reed. Reed trying to clear, stolen by Canarium. Canarium feeding it back through for Buffy Richards. Richards can't get the shot off. Takes it into the corner, right side of the goaltender. Now circling behind the net. And it's poke checked away from him by Haley. Now Haley loses to Canarium again. Canarium trying to get it back to the blue line. Quenneville cannot keep it in. It slides down the length of the ice all the way back into the Massena zone, but it was off Massena, so icing will not be called. Now, Dion clears it into the corner. It comes to Canarium. Canarium bangs off the boards. The puck slides free. Racing there to try to pick it up. Canisius, it goes back to the point, and it comes free to Lockwood. Lockwood's backhand shot goes wide. Now racing for it is McCormick. He can't control DeRushy, takes it away from him. DeRushy jams in the corner, ties it up, And we'll have a face-off left side in the Massena zone. 10:29 left to play, second period. Raiders are up by a score of 1-0 on a pretty goal by Scott Loran, Mike Quenville, and Todd
Todd did get the assist on that. Todd brought the puck into the zone. Then it went to Quenville, who had taken the shot. Save was made. He came back, took another shot. Then it was deflected in the net by Loran.
Bill McQuaig's line out there now against Teresi's line. Face off left side of Sidden in the Massena zone. Off the draw, the puck to Haley. His shot right on, the save made by Sidden. I believe that's his first of the period.
Right.
Barnes with the puck now in the corner. Clearing it around the boards for David Romeo. Romeo, nice pass ahead. Here comes McQuaig breaking down the right side, trying to split the defense. The puck poke checked away. O'Connor after it. He controls it and slides it to center ice. O'Connell for Massena. We've got an O'Connor and an O'Connell. And now it's McQuaig. Or Manley, I should say. Manley takes it in. Taken out of the play. The puck slides free to McQuaig in the faceoff circle to Romeo. Romeo taken into the boards by O'Connor. Now McQuaig after it. He's bodied into the boards. They all tie it up there in the corner right side. And the faceoff will be in the Canisius zone. 9:52 left to play, second period. 1-0 Massena.
And Massena scoring just one goal here in the second period. No goals in the first period, but Massena going on the scoreboard at the 31-second mark quickly as Loran scored from Quenville and Tile. Canisius yet to score. 1-0 Massena.
Eddie Underwood out there now to take the faceoff for the Raiders. Off the draw, the puck comes to Grimm. Grimm, now the quick shot right on, and a nice save made as the puck stolen by Tile. He got the shot off. The save was made. The puck was cleared by the defenseman into the corner. Now Tile after it again. Into the corner. Up along the boards, Quenville. Quenville's going to bounce it right in front, deflected right on by Loran. And I'll tell you something, Scotty Loran has been in the right place at the right time a couple of times. He almost had another one there.
He was standing, there wasn't a blue shirt within 8 feet of him, I don't think.
And Quenville saw him.
Right, and Quenville saw him and threw it in there, and he got the puck, threw it back at Thomas, but Thomas able to make the save. I'll tell you, they don't want to leave Loran alone too often there in front of the net.
I think he may have even been a little bit too close that time, perhaps. Face-off will be right side again. Underwood, quick shot off the draw. Goes across the goal mouth, but wide. And finally, it's out to center ice, and it's poke-checked all the way down to the Massena zone. That's going to be a nice thing. No, they wave it off, and Sidden sticks it into the corner. Now it comes free behind the net. Cleared around the boards by Roach. After it, there's Loran. He drops it back for Tommy Dion. Again, they're forechecking. Dion gets knocked down on the play, and Canisius attempting to tie it up there. Loran comes in to help out. Dion kicks it around the boards. Finally, Loran clears it back to the blue line. Kept in. The shot goes wide. That shot taken by Haley. Now Dion again after it. Leaves it behind the net. And finally, they tie it up there. A face-off in the Massena zone. 8:54 left to play, second period. And it's 1-0 Massena leading here. Championship game of the 1985 Massena Invitational High School Hockey Tournament. Consolation went into overtime. Garneau winning that 5-4 over Don Bosco. This one here is close so far, too.
It is. Only a one-goal lead. Massena scoring here in the second period with no scoring in the first period.
Teresi's line out there now to take face-off against the Putter Canarium line. Off the draw. The puck comes to Reed. He goes after it in the corner, clearing around behind the net for Canisius. Now Buffy Richards trying to come up with it. Taken away from him. The shot bounces right on. Sidden, well, he was going to leave it behind the net, but he was whistled for holding it too long, and the face-off will still be in the Massena zone. 8:45 left to go, period 2. Still 1-0 Raiders.
Canarium line out there for Massena. That's with DeRuschi on the left wing and Richards on our right wing.
Teresi will again take the face-off against Putter. Off the draw. Putter trying to come up with it. It's poked ahead. He's got it. He headmans it. Mark DeRuschi breaking down one-on-one. Here comes DeRuschi with Lockwood on him. Beating it right in front. Richards! And it went under his stick. He had a good opportunity. Puck back to the point. Manley keeps it in. Manley getting bodied. He manages to keep it in somehow. It comes to Canarium. Slides it right in front. Again, DeRuschi, the backhand shot. He can't control it. The puck cleared around the boards. It comes to Mike Auer. His shot goes high over the net into the corner. Buffy Richards after it there. He can't control. Mulderick feeds it down into the Massena zone. It's not going to go far enough for icing. After it is Mike Auer. Auer leaves it behind the net. Manley kind of misfired on it. DeRuschi comes back to help out. He's going to tie it up there. The whistle blows, and we'll have a face-off. The puck slid free, but the whistle had blown, so the face-off will come in the Massena zone with 8:02 left to play here in the period. Second period, Massena leading it 1-0.
And action sort of slowed down here in the last 3-4 minutes, Jerry. Neither team doing too much, but Massena still leads 1-0. 8:02 to go in the second period. Face-off in the Massena zone.
Daly is out for the first time tonight playing the left wing, along with McCormick and Ganji. Off the draw, Quenville. The headman, Timmy Barnes. Barnes looking for McQuaig, breaking down the right wing side. He gets by Grimm. McQuaig coming in all by himself. Shot, score!
Oh.
Billy McQuaig, a beauty!
What a play by Billy McQuaig. I tell you, he took that pass going down the right side. He squeezed past the Canisius defenseman, went in on the right side, in by the circle, took the real quick wrist shot, put that puck behind Chris Thomas of Canisius. Massena goes ahead, 2-0. Nice play by Billy McQuaig.
Tim Barnes will pick up the assist. Perhaps Quenville may get another assist. Bill McQuaig. And apparently Stanley's strategy is working out so far. Here's Roach across the Massena blue line. The puck comes free. Back to Tim Reed. Reed feeding it ahead. It goes to Green. Green on the off wing. Has it taken away by Dion. Dion loses it to Green. The puck slides right in front. Sidden's going to glove it. Kind of a weak backhand shot taken by Donovan there. And what do we have here? Yeah, that's how it, well, what do you know? We've gone 2 for 2, Rich.
How about that? Yeah, McQuaig with assist going to Barnes and to Quenville. McQuenville had got the puck to Barnes. Barnes put a real nice pass on that stick of McQuaig, and then it was all McQuaig from there on in.
Yeah, he beat Grimm, the defenseman, quite decisively, and came in all by himself with a shot. The quick wrist shot's what did it, and he beat the goaltender cleanly. Puck back to the blue line, kept in there at the point by Tim Reed. He feeds it behind the Massena net. Manley after it to Loran. Loran taken out of the play. The puck slides right in the crease. O'Connell clears it around the boards. It comes to Todd Tayo. Tayo has trouble controlling it. Now the puck slid out to center ice, right back in. Delay offsides will be called if Massena doesn't clear it. They don't. There's the whistle. They let that one go a long time.
Well, it did not go very deep into Massena zone, so they did not blow the whistle until Canisius touched the puck. As soon as they touched the puck, it was an offside call.
Ed Underwood will be out there to take the face-off. Off the draw, Tayo. Oh, nice pass to Underwood off the boards. Underwood breaking in right side. Can't get the shot off. Ganji takes him out of the play. Loran steps in there. Centering it right in front. Tayo can't control. Goes back to O'Connell. His shot. Oh, that wasn't too wide. Underwood dropping back to the point. Manley keeps it in, but it's back out to center ice. And quick 2-on-1, but now Massena getting back. Here's the quick shot. The save made. The big rebound giving up, but Massena clears it into the corner. Tayo picks it up. Starts out in front of his own net. Headman pass goes to Loran. Jumps over his stick, but he lets it go by. Coming back to break up the play is Mulderig. Back out to center ice. Oh, hard check thrown there by Manley. And I think Teresi wonders which way the truck went. Now Sidden comes out of the net, makes a good play as Massena a giveaway. Here's another shot right on. Sidden loses it, but holds on. That shot taken by Teresi. But Sidden had bounced around on him, but he covered up on it.
A little bit tricky there. It was not a hard shot. A little bit bouncing, but Craig Sidden wisely covers up and said, hey, let's get the face-off back on our own end. They want to change lines anyway.
Sometimes those weak shots are tougher than the hard ones. You know that? Butter Canarium's line now out against Ganji's line. Ganji. He's out there along with Daly and McCormick. Off the face-off, the puck around the boards. Buffy Richards trying to control it. He is tied up by Daly. And the face-off will be in the Massena zone. That's Divan Daly. Off the face-off, here's a quick shot. That goes wide, but not by too much. Massena trying to get it out of their own zone. Quenville in behind his own net, clearing it around the boards. Dion stops it. Nice headman pass. Here's Canarium. Putter, up ice, looking for DeRussi on the left wing. He takes it across, but offsides will be called on Massena. As the pass a little bit behind DeRussi, and he went in before the puck did. Didn't really have control. Now, he can go in before the puck if he's controlling the puck, but he didn't really have control, and that's why the offsides.
5:48 to go. Massena in the second period. Massena leads 2-0.
Been a good hockey game here. DeRussi is not real happy with the call, but it was a good one by Mel Tomelty. Off the face-off, Quenville. Quenville over to Dion. Dion, the headman. Here comes Canarium breaking. Pass goes right side. Buffy Richards, the quick shot. The save made by Chris Thomas. Richards coming in on the right wing.
Nice play by Massena off that face-off. I think Massena had, 5 good passes leading to that shot.
Massena has been looking better and better as the game progresses. And that has been the case a lot this year. The game goes on. Massena has gotten stronger. Off the face-off. Puck cleared around the boards by Timmy Reed. Kept in by Don. His quick shot goes wide. Puck to Quenneville. Pinches in, trying to keep it in. He does. Puck underneath him. He steps up and feeds it into the corner. Follows it. Kicks it right in front of the net. Barnes is knocked down, and Green has the puck. He starts out. Green along with Roach. Green, oh, nice play by Dion to break it up. Or Canarium. Now Green steals again. His shot right in front. It goes underneath. Sidden, where is it? Behind the net. Whoa, that was a little bit of a dangerous play.
That was close.
But Tommy Dion starts out for Massena, and he's going to fire it from center ice down deep in the Canisius zone. The Canisius Crusaders. Now the puck about halfway out as Barnes will be tying it up along with Joseph Donovan, and the faceoff will be Canisius zone. 5 minutes even left to play, second period. Massena leading it by a score of 2-0. Both goals coming here in the second period. One early and one about halfway through.
So Massena sends the line of what McQuaig got there. McQuaig got center, Romeo at left wing, and Timmy Barnes on right wing.
And they had a goal last time out, right? Billy McQuaig's goal. Off the draw, puck goes back to the point. Auer winds, the bouncing puck goes wide. That puck on end when Auer took the shot, he didn't get much mustard on it. Coming back to pick it up is Teresi, clearing along the boards. Auer's going to keep it in, feeding it into the corner. After it, Romeo. Romeo can't control, Teresi does. He starts out. Taken out of the play by McQuaig. McQuaig loses it. It's fired by O'Connor back into the Massena zone. Auer after it. Auer beats O'Connor to the puck, clears it around the boards. It's kept in there, but Romeo picks it up and tries to poke it to center ice. Finally, it does come to center ice off the stick of McQuaig. Back into the zone it goes. Grimm after it. He feeds it to center ice. Teresi can't control, but O'Connor does. He picks it up, fires it back into the Massena zone. Right there is Manley. Manley dumping to Barnes. Barnes right side, gets by a check. Well, he didn't, but the puck did. Manley follows. Here's Manley right down the middle. His shot. The save made the puck bouncing, but falling on top of it is Chris Thomas for the save. Manley saw an opportunity and got a good shot off.
Right, he got that shot off as he picked up that loose puck. Barnes had the puck, went down, and as he did, he just pushed the puck out with his stick, and then Manley came up from his defensive slot, took it all the way into the slot, took the hard shot, and the save made by Chris Thomas.
Tayo's line out there. Well, actually, Ed Underwood's going to take the face-off against Jeff Ganji. They're not matching lines so much anymore, Reg. Off the draw, Loran comes up with it somehow, feeding it through the middle, but it's cleared back to the blue line and out to center ice. And racing for it, here comes Canisius, but Quenneville steals at the blue line, clearing it ahead. Loran after it, he can't control. Finally, it's picked up there by Ganji, back into the Massena zone. Dion has it, taken out of the play at the blue line, trying to tie it up. They kick it ahead. It slides into the corner, Massena zone. It was fired there. And stopped behind the net. Sidden to Quenneville, ahead to Todd Tayo. Tayo starts to move it ahead, feeding the right wing. Here's Loran, makes one good move. He's got a 2-on-1, now a 3-on-1, but he can't get the shot off. The puck slides free underneath the defenseman as Thomas came way out of the net, but he didn't get the puck.
He missed the puck.
Haley kind of fell on top of it. I think it was inadvertent, but Massena bench is calling for a little delay of game there. I don't think they're going to get it.
I don't think so. The Canisius man fell on top of the puck as Thomas came out expecting to cover the puck, but the puck wasn't there when he got out. So it was wisely covered up in the face-off now in the Canisius zone. Massena leads 2-0, 3:34 to go, second period.
Green's line out there now. Eddie Underwood stays out, takes the face-off along with Tile and Loran. Off the draw, the puck in the slot. It's cleared to center ice. Slides down the length of the ice. I don't know if it's got enough mustard. Yeah, it is icing. Boy, that was close.
That was close. It just barely got over that goal line.
And we have a little action behind the play.
Behind the play is Tile mixing it up with...
Well, one was Chris Thomas, the goaltender.
Right, I missed it. I was watching the icing, the puck, and I didn't see it at all. The penalties were way back in the Canisius zone.
Roach came within an inch of getting that before it crossed the red line.
So it's going to be at least one.
I don't know.
One penalty.
We'll see.
Got a roughing penalty for one, and that looks like.
We'll just wait and see who serves what. That happened way behind the play. I don't know if Greg Reed got that on camera or not.
Penalty.
Some discussions going on between Tomelty, Greg Walsh.
Looks like going to number 7, Roach.
Green is out there along with Underwood. Todd Tyo comes over. I think he's going to go in the box.
Roach is off for a minute and a half for roughing. That penalty's on the board. I don't see any other penalty going up, though,
Perhaps
Jerry.
not.
Eddie Underwood talking to both referees, Mel Tomlty and to Craig Walsh.
Well, why is the face-off where it is? Because there was an icing
the
call.
The penalty was called on the goalie. Roach is just serving it.
Well, no, but why is the face-off?
I don't know why the face-off. I think that's why Eddie Underwood is questioning the face-off is between the near the Massena blue line.
Maybe the penalty was called before it was even an icing. Maybe that's the reason. So the icing wasn't even an icing. Anyway, the net result is a Massena power play. And Manley has it, feeding it into the corner. It gets by everybody. Lockwood races for it behind his own net. He's taken out of the play. The puck slides to Underwood. Underwood drops it for Todd Tyo. Tyo side of the net, circling around to the left side, looking, goes back to the point. Here's Manley. He winds. His shot bounces through. It's bouncing in front. And I think the goaltender Thomas is on top of it. And the whistle blows.
The whistle had blown.
The puck went in the net, but what happened was it was underneath Thomas, and Tyo was shoved on top of Thomas. The puck came free, but the whistle had already blown.
The shot was taken from the right point. Manley took the shot. The save was made. Tyo was right in there, took another little shot, and then it was covered up, and whistle had blown. Face-off now, Canisius zone. Massena on the power play.
Underwood will take the face-off against Green, and off the draw, they clear it to center ice. Quenneville managed to control it, but he's going to be called for handling the puck.
Right. They said he grabbed the puck with his hand. You can deflect it, but you can't just grab onto it. So, face-off will be just outside the Canisius blue line. Massena still in the power play.
58 seconds left in the power play. 2:54 in the period. Second period, Massena up 2-0. And the power play opportunity here. Underwood will take the draw. Canarium and Tyo are the other two forwards up. Quenneville and Manley, the defenseman, and Quenneville off the face-off fires it deep in the Canisius zone. Lockwood after it there. Lockwood trying to clear it around the boards, and he does. He starts to move it up right side. He gets it to center ice, and again, Quenneville got a glove on it. And it goes up into the penalty box, or the officials' box there, and Quenneville looked at his glove. I don't know, as if to say you're supposed to knock it down, not in the box. So the face-off will be outside.
Don't unplug it. Don't unplug it. Good.
Off the draw, Tyo. Tyo trying to come in. He does, in the zone, left side. Fakes the shot, passes right in front, deflected just wide by Loran. Loran set up nicely by Tyo that time, deflected it just wide. Manley picks it up in the face-off circle, slides it through, goes wide behind the net. Loran after it along with Tyo. The puck slides free. Underwood steps in, and it's bouncing in the face-off circle. Nobody can really control it. Finally, Tyo does. Tyo sliding it right in front. Loran again, his shot. The kick save made by Chris Thomas, and the puck slides out to center ice. Nice save by Thomas.
Right.
Face-off, or I should say the pass, rather, goes to Tyo. Tyo taken out of the play along the boards, and we have a whistle as it's tied up in the corner, as Grimm had Tyo pretty well tied up.
Tyo tried to squeeze by the boards, and Grimm said, "Hey, you're not getting by me." And he didn't.
Tyo kind of looked at Greg Walsh saying, "Where's the penalty?" But no penalty was called. And the face-off will be to the right side of goaltender Chris Thomas. 7 seconds left in the Massena advantage as Richards and DeRushy come out, a regular line now. O'Connell and Dion will be back to play the points. Teresi will take the face-off for the Canisius Crusaders off the draw. The puck sits in the face-off circle. Back to the point. Oh! O'Connell takes a shot, and O'Connor blocked it. Ouch. Now back in the zone, Tommy Dion. Dion gets by a couple, brings it into the corner. Behind the net now, centering pass right in front. It bounces back to the blue line, and here comes Joe Teresi. Oh, he makes a good move. Here comes Teresi on the off wing. O'Connell's back, though, to tie him up and bring him into the corner. O'Connell made a good play.
Good play by O'Connell, taking Teresi out.
Canarium has it, and Richards fighting for it. They jam in the corner. Teresi picks it up, fires it right on, and O'Connell clears it in the corner on the rebound again. Two good defensive plays by O'Connell. Now the puck slides right in the crease. Nobody home as O'Connell has it for Massena. His head man goes to DeRushy off his skate up to the blue line. Now Tracy on the pass from the defenseman. Buffy Richards steps in there, can't keep it in the zone. Coming back for it is O'Connor. His head man to nobody. It comes to Tommy Dion at the red line. Dion now breaking in right side, fakes the shot, brings it into the corner, looking for somebody to pass to. Still bouncing around behind the net. Dion still has it. Goes to O'Connell. O'Connell steps by the defenseman. Here comes O'Connell right in front. He waits. Tries to get the shot off, but we have a whistle on the play.
He waited too long. Everybody thought he's going to shoot, but he didn't. By the time he could shoot or wanted to shoot, he was down by the goal line. So,
how many times did I say he waits?
I know it.
We're going to have a roughing call on the exchange as
like DeRushy going
Mark
off.
DeRushy will get the gate. That was slightly comical. I imagine they'll get a good laugh out of this when they watch the tape, don't you think?
I'd be surprised.
So now a power play opportunity for Canisius as Green will take the faceoff. He's out there along with Ganji and Teresi, I believe, off the draw. Now that's Donovan. The puck out to center ice. Grimm's playing 1 point, and on the other side it's Lockwood. Lockwood has the puck. He's going to fire it in the Massena corner. Mike Auer back there to kill it off, along with Manley, McQuaig, and Barnes. McQuaig has the puck, looking for a hole to fire it, trying to clear it out, and finally does get it down the length of the ice. Billy McQuaig waited and got it down the length of the ice. Lockwood starts out left side. Long headman pass goes to Green. Green's going to take a shot from center ice, or just a clearing pass. The puck comes right in front of the net. A good poke check by Manley. A sliding poke check broke that one up. Lockwood with it, trying to clear it to Green right in front. The puck bouncing around in the crease. Underwood steers it into the corner, looks to tie it up, and does. And with 37 seconds left in the penalty, we have just 4 seconds left in the second period. Massena continues to lead it 2-0. Well, if this was Potsdam playing in this game, Reg, they would pull their goaltender right now.
Oh, right.
But I don't think that that Coach John Thor is going to try that.
No, I think so. Chris Thomas is still in his net. Only 4 seconds to go. Massena leads 2-0.
Very, very good hockey game tonight. Off the face-off, the puck comes to Green. He gets the shot off. It bounces wide behind the net as the buzzer sounds. They did manage to get a shot off. And with 2 periods by the boards, the score, Massena 2 and Canisius no score. Tonight's broadcast is being brought to you in part by Massena Optics at 55 Main Street in Quenneville back. It is Green to take the face-off along with Donovan, and the other forward is going to be Teresi. Teresi has the puck, and he fires it in the Massena zone. Stidden leaves it behind the net for Tommy Dion. Dion tries to tie it up. He's knocked down. The puck slides free, goes into the back of the mesh, and the whistle finally blows, and the face-off will come in the Massena zone right side. 17 seconds left to play in the power play for Canisius. Canisius out of the Buffalo area. Canarium will take the face-off. I guess they're going to move it to the left side of goaltender Sidden. And Teresi steps in to take the draw. Underwood after it on the face-off. He and Green go together. Canarium comes up with it, can't get it out. The shot knocked down by Canarium from the point. Canarium has it again, trying to get it out. Lockwood keeps it in. Now Canarium has it, and Canarium's got a head of steam. He's going in all by himself. Lockwood back. Canarium holds on. The shot. Oh, he fired it just wide. That hit the side of the net. As Canarium and Lockwood, Canarium had the half a stride, but Lockwood just had enough of them, so Putter couldn't get a good shot.
Lockwood did a pretty good job on that. Canarium had a step or so, but Lockwood's got long arms there. He reached out and prevented Canarium from getting the good shot. The face-off now in the Canisius zone.
Ganji will take the draw against Underwood. Off the face-off, the puck sitting in the zone. It's poked into the corner by Tayo. He comes after it, trying to drop it back to the point. Here's Manley. Manley steps around a sprawling defenseman, fired it, and he fired it just wide. Now, Auer pinches in to keep it in. It goes to Tayo. Tayo has it poke checked away. Underwood keeps it in. Underwood trying to come up with it, but picking it up is McCormick. McCormick off the boards and out to center ice. It comes to Manley. Manley, long head man pass. That's going to be an icing on Massena. 13:54 left to go, third period. 2-0, Massena leading Canisius. Face-off will move all the way back into the zone of Massena to the left side of goaltender Craig Sidden. Pyle will take the face-off now against Teresi. Now we're going to have a change as Bill McQuaig's line comes out there for Massena. McQuaig out there with Romeo and Barnes. Teresi's line stays out there for Canisius. Off the face-off, the puck sitting in the corner. It comes right in front of the net. Nobody there except Barnes. He sprawls, but manages to slide it ahead, and no, it's kept in at the point. Controlling it is Quenneville. Dumps it to Romeo, ahead to McQuaig. McQuaig is upended at the blue line by Lockwood. The puck slides in the corner. Barnes after it. He's taken out of the play. Ganji picks it up, clears it to the blue line, and it slides to center ice. Quenneville over to Dion. Dion starting to move it ahead, trying to headman it to Romeo. It gets by him. Romeo tries to throw a check. The puck slides in the corner. After it is McQuaig. It's fired around the back of the net, picked up by Barnes. Barnes leaves it. Here's Quenneville. Quenneville leading the rush, feeding it. The headman to Billy McQuaig. McQuaig to Romeo. Romeo has trouble controlling. He slides it in front, but Lockwood is there for Canisius. Lockwood, the headman to McCormick. McCormick feeding it to Teresi. Here comes Teresi across the Massena blue line. He's taken out of the play. The puck slides into the corner. Picking it up there is Dion. Dion clears it around the boards. Manley after it. Manley, his headman, nobody there except for Haley, who just slides it right back into the Massena zone, right on as a matter of fact. Craig Sidden has to make a save, not a tough one though. Now here comes Massena breaking out again. It's Mark DeRushy. DeRushy down the left wing side, dropping it to a wing. Nobody there for Massena. The puck bouncing around in the face-off circle. They jam for it. And finally, it's Sean Green out to center ice. His pass goes awry. It comes to O'Connell on the backhand to Richards. Richards up along the boards trying to feed it through to Canarium. Roach comes up with it. He brings it back into his own zone behind the net. Feeding it over on the other side for Tom Grimm. Grimm now circles back on the other side of the net. He's taken out of the play by DeRushy. We're going to have a penalty right there on Mark DeRushy as he hauled Grimm down. And Massena will have to kill off another penalty.
It looks like Mark DeRushy goes back in the penalty box. He was in there not too long ago. He started the period in the penalty box.
It's going to be a holding.
He'll go back in for probably holding.
And so Massena will have to try and kill off another Canisius power play advantage. Canarium and Underwood will be out there. Eddie will take the face-off. Green will be up along with Teresi and Donovan. Off the face-off, it comes to Quenneville. Quenneville in his own zone, over to Tommy Dion. Dion back to Quenneville. Massena playing keep away right now. Now Quenneville, the headman of McQuaig. McQuaig has it poke checked away from him. It goes up into the Canisius bench, and the face-off will occur just outside the Canisius zone. 1:17 left in the man-up situation for Canisius. 11:58 in the third period. Massena with a 2-0 advantage on the scoreboard. It will be Green against Canarium. The two number 11s go at each other. Green comes away with a puck. As it poke checked at the blue line, it slides into the Massena zone. Underwood kicks it out to center ice. Good play by Eddie. Now the puck back at the blue line. Donovan's going to fire it into the Massena zone. Stop behind the net. Quenneville comes up with it. He looks to tie it up. He and Teresi. The puck slides free. Donovan fights for it. He and Underwood. They are getting tied up along the boards. They jam for it. And the face-off. As a little pushing and shoving going between Donovan, or is that Teresi, and Quenneville. 11:36 left to play, third period. No penalties result from that. 2-0, Massena leading. 55 seconds left in the penalty. Off the draw. The puck back to the point. Grimm takes a swipe at it. Didn't get much wood on it. Tries to feed it back. It's stolen by Tayo. Tayo lifts it to center ice. Back there is Lockwood. Lockwood brings it into the zone. Gets by Manley, or the puck does. Lockwood doesn't. The puck comes to Auer. Auer off the boards. Lockwood, did he keep it in? I don't believe so. He's going to tie it up right at the blue line, and the face-off will come outside. And getting a little rough out there in the ice.
Yeah, they're starting in the third period. The first two periods was not rough at all, but third period, a little pushing and shoving out there. Massena still leads by a score of 2-0.
Face-off will be just outside the zone. Off the draw, Canarium gets a piece of it. Lockwood has it at the red line. Lockwood just going to dump it in the Massena zone. It goes right on. Sid makes the save. Auer has it. Lost it high in the air. Oh, almost, Reg.
We don't see pucks come up in
this high too
in
often.
the stratosphere here too often, but that came up in front of us pretty well. Face-off will be back just outside the Massena blue line. Massena leads 2-0. We got 11:04 to go in the game.
23 seconds left in the Canisius power play. As Green's still out there, he's been out here the whole power play. It comes to Lockwood off the face-off. He tries to bring it in the Massena zone. Offsides will be called as O'Connor tried to slide in on the right side. But Mel was right there. He saw it and called the penalty. Or not the penalty, but the offside. Canarium now will take the face-off again against Green. Off the draw, Manley takes a swipe at it. Canarium drops it back to Mike Auer. Auer waits. Now he's going to loft it down the length of the ice. Boy, that went up in the crowd. Call that a field goal attempt. And the face-off, as a result of that, will move all the way back into the Massena zone, right from the point of where he let it fly. 8 seconds left in the power play. A lot of face-offs in this power play.
There has been.
Off the draw, the puck back to the blue line. Canarium has it, looking for Tayo. Hits him on the left wing. Tayo, Lockwood's back. Tayo shot. Nice save made by the goaltender, Chris Thomas.
Boy, did he boom that one, too.
Oh, a whistler.
That was a shot.
Tayo has the puck now, feeding it to Barnes. Barnes loses to Lockwood. The puck comes free. Here's O'Connor breaking in the right wing, trying to feed it through the green. A poke check by Dion broke it up. Puck in the corner. Dion throws a check. O'Connor tries to tie it up. They jam at it. The whistle blows, and we'll have the face-off in the Massena zone. Boy, that was a blast by Tayo.
That was the puck was just ahead of Tayo, and he really had a lot of time to line it up, and boy, he did. And Thomas just got a piece of it. It might have been a little bit wide, possibly. I don't know, but Thomas got a piece, but that was a boomer.
It was going so fast, It was hard to say whether it was wide or not.
It was. The penalty's over, all even.
Jeff Ganji will take the face-off. The puck comes free to McCormick. He feeds it in the corner. Quenville there to clear it around the boards for Timmy Barnes. Barnes looking. He's got McQuaig breaking. Feeds it down the sideline. Here comes McQuaig. 2-on-1 with Romeo. Sliding across to Romeo right in front. He can't get the shot off. And the puck slides about halfway out. McCormick can't control. Barnes has it again at the blue line. Trying to slide it through. His pass intercepted. McQuaig takes a swipe at it. And McCormick comes up with it and slides it into the Massena zone. Dion after it there. Barnes has it now. Barnes trying to feed it through. His pass is intercepted by Reed, who dumps it back into the Massena zone. Quenville picks it up. Quenville's head man is going to be an icing. As he tried to hit David Romeo, breaking down the left side, but it was a little bit too far for Dave. And the puck will go all the way back, and they'll face it off in the Massena zone. 2-0. Massena continues to lead here. We're in the third period with 9:44 left in regulation time. Face off, left side, off the draw. The puck comes to Tayo. He takes a swipe at it, gets it out. It's back in again by Grimm, but offsides will be called. Two to nothing, Massena leading. Again, Green will take the face-off against Eddie Underwood. Underwood out there with Tayo and Loran. Off the draw. The puck comes ahead to Tayo. There's going to be a foot race for it. Tayo, no, he's beaten to the puck by the goaltender. And I'll tell you something, Chris Thomas made a heck of a play to get out.
He sure did on that one.
Here's Green now. The shot right on. Sid makes the save. The rebound picked up by Manley. Brings it behind his net. A foot race between Tayo and Thomas won it and poked it ahead. Now here comes Massena's Manley. Feeding Tayo offsides. As Manley's pass, what happened was he didn't get good wood on it, and as a result, Tayo was offside.
So both teams will change lines out there. We've got 9:14 to go. Massena still leads by a score of 2-0. The Canarium line is out there. Mark DeRushy on that left wing, and Buffy Richards on the right wing. Tracy line for Canisius.
Off the draw, the puck comes to Lockwood at his own blue line for Canisius. Lockwood motors the puck up ice. DeRushy tries to take it from him. As they're fighting for it, they go back into the Massena zone. DeRushy comes up with it. He falls down, and the puck is pushed underneath him by Canisius. And that was Joe Teresi. The faceoff will be to the left of Sidden in the Massena zone. 9:02. That's what's left. Massena with a 2-0 lead. Off the draw, the puck sits in the faceoff circle. Back to the point. The shot, where is it? Doesn't get through. Goes in the corner. Now here's DeRushy starting out left side. DeRushy, head man to Canarium. Canarium has to go against the skate. Now he picks it up, trying to feed it in, hits DeRushy in the back. Now following up on the plays, Kevin O'Connor. He bounces it off the boards deep into Massena territory. Quenneville right there, though, for the Raiders. Starts it ahead. Canarium. Canarium looking for DeRushy, left wing side. DeRushy into the zone. Drop pass to Canarium. Here comes Canarium. The backhand shot right on the save made is DeRushy going for the net and the rebound, but the rebound goes into the corner. Now back behind the net is Lockwood trying to pick it up. Lockwood left side, headman pass, doesn't get out, kept in nicely by Manley. He dumps it to an open wing in the corner. Now Reed after it along with DeRushy. DeRushy checks him into the corner. The puck comes free. It's picked up by Roach. Roach, the headman, goes to center ice. It goes off Mike Auer's skate all the way back in the Massena zone, and Sitton's going to leave it for Auer. Auer starts out right side of his goaltender. Headman to Tim Barnes. Barnes has trouble controlling it. He has to come back in his own zone. He's being forechecked by O'Connor. Ganji steps in to pick up the puck. He and Auer fight in the corner right side of Sitton. Auer looking to tie it up. Ganji trying to poke it free. Finally, the whistle blows, and the face-off will come in the Massena zone right side with 7:51 left to play here in the third period. 2-0. Massena still leading with the 2 goals coming in the second period.
2 goals look pretty big. Massena unable to score in the first period, picking up 2 in the second period. Loran and McQuaig, no goals being scored here in the third period.
Ganji stays out, take the face-off. Off the draw, here's a quick blast from the point. That taken by Haley, and it was wide. Here comes McQuaig. McQuaig racing down. It's a 2-on-1 with Barnes. Here comes McQuaig in on the right side to Barnes, right in front. The shot, score! Oh, a beauty!
Nice play. McQuaig going down that left side. He had Timmy Barnes down the right side. He waited until the last minute to throw that puck back. He did, and Barnes let that shot go in the upper left-hand corner. Beautiful play. That'll be Timmy Barnes from McQuaig. Third Massena goal of the night. Massena leads 3-0. 7:40 to go.
I'll tell you, if Bill McQuaig doesn't make the all-tournament team, it'll be a sin. Boy, he's had a heck of a game tonight. Tim Barnes getting the goal. Bill McQuaig will pick up 1 assist. Dave Romeo also touched the puck. He gets an assist. Massena with a little bit more breathing room, Reg. A 3-0 lead here. Here's McQuaig again on the off wing. Waits, he passes right in front. Romeo slides it right on. And the save is made by a sprawling Chris Thomas. Massena putting pressure on. Here's Auer's shot from the point. Nice save again by Thomas. And again, the goal igniting Massena here. Manley tries to pinch it in the corner. Lockwood takes it. Lockwood in behind his own net. Manley putting a lot of pressure on. Finally, Lockwood bounces it. Manley steals at the blue line. Here comes Manley looking for somebody to pass it to. He's taken off the puck, and finally Roach clears it to center ice. Mike Auer there for Massena, waiting, passing it ahead. Stepping on the ice is Todd Tayo. He steps by a man, steps by another man. Here's Tayo, another shot. Oh, boy, what a shot. What a move by Todd Tayo as he got the shot off, but the save was made by Chris Thomas. He may have made one too many moves and got in too close.
He did. He was a little bit too close in there.
Now here comes Canisius back out to center ice, and they're going to take a shot from center ice. Sitton makes the save, and off the pad it bounces off the ice surface. We're down to 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to play here. Period number 3. Massena leading at 3-0, and a big goal by Tim Barnes set up very nicely by Bill McQuaig.
That was a nice goal. That was a nice goal. I tell you, like I say, McQuaig just kept that to the last minute, then threw it back to Barnes. But I'll tell you, Barnes was ready for the pass.
That's right. That's right.
He put himself in nice position. He did. He skated well without the puck.
Barnes had a good goal last night too.
He did. Yep.
On a pass from Todd Tayo. Off the face-off, Grimm trying to feed it ahead. It goes to center ice. Underwood feeding Tayo. Todd's got a breakaway. Here comes Tayo in right in front of the shot. He fired it wide. And the puck cleared around the boards. Here's Dion. Dion's shot deflected just wide again. Puck on the right side. Canisius can't clear it. Tayo keeps it in once more. Tayo feeding it through for Underwood. That pass intercepted by Haley. Haley bounces it out to center ice. Picked up there by Joe Teresi. Teresi on the right wing. He's just going to slide it in the Massena zone. And the puck comes free behind the net. Tommy Dion ahead to Loran. Loran's pass intercepted. Dion there to follow up. Pokes it to center ice. It's Todd Tayo. Tayo to Underwood. Underwood back to Tayo. Tayo takes it across. He's got Loran. Tries to slide it through. Gets it back again. And the pass comes free in front. O'Connell keeps it in at the point. The puck slides through. And finally, it's poked out to center ice, and Teresi, just sprawling, slides it through. And a line change. Here comes Quenneville, feeding it to Loran. Loran, right side, his blast is deflected by Grimm in the corner. It comes back to Loran. Loran trying to keep it in. He does. It's in the face-off circle. Now feeding it through is Quenneville back to Auer at the point. His shot deflected wide. Puck bounces around the boards all the way out to center ice. That's how hard a shot it was. Auer has it. Here comes Auer up the sideline. 5.5 left to play. Auer swipes it through, and the puck comes free right in front. And coming up with it is Chris Thomas, who is quite a bit out of the net. And they're mixing it up in front of the net now. DeRushy got a piece of Thomas, and whenever you touch the opposition's goaltender, of course, his team gets all over you. And so as a result of that, there are going to be some penalties. And DeRushy is going to be one, I believe. Now, wait a minute. Buffy Richards will be coming off, along with Jonathan Lockwood. So Richards and Lockwood get the gate. Those penalties coming at 9:42, matching minors to Richards and Lockwood. We're not sure what the penalties are. Probably roughing. I would say that would be the case. So Richards and Lockwood getting the gate. Let's see what they're for. Hit after. And Buffy Richards. Here's Canarium stealing his shot right on the save made. Both were hit after the whistles, Reg, to Richards and Lockwood. And they came at 9:42 in the period. Here comes Billy McQuaig now, right side of the net, centering pass to Canarium. They're both skating 4-on-4. Here's a chance and a breakaway for Donovan. Donovan feeding it in front to Green. His shot, he scores. And Canisius gets a goal, making it 3-1. There goes the shutout. And now the lead back to 2.
That was a 2-on-0. That was a 2-on-none break for Canisius. And that's pretty tough. A 1-on-1's bad enough. When you have a 2-on-none, that's pretty tough. So Massena, now it's 3-1. Canisius scores with 4:52 to go. They're both skating far side as Lockwood from Canisius is in the penalty box, as long as Richards of Massena.
So that'll be Green from Donovan. Here's Green, a shot from the point. It's knocked down by Manley. Sitten steers it into the corner. Green clears it back to the point to Reed. Reed winds. His shot bounces in front. It's in the face-off circle. Comes back to Reed again. He fires it through. That's blocked by Manley. Now Manley throws the big check. Green picks up the puck. His blast goes wide. Into the corner. Manley picks it up. We're down to 4:29. 40 seconds in the matching minors. Here comes Manley out to center ice. Headman goes to Eddie Underwood. Underwood feeding it through to Todd Tayo. Here's Tayo on the left wing side. Brings it right in front. The shot. Score! Todd Tayo with a beauty. And the advantage is 3 again. And that's a big goal for Massena. Tayo from Underwood.
You know, that time...
Manley, probably.
Right. Tayo did not pass off. You know, the 3 times before he went down there, really, one, he went in too deep before he shot. The other 2 times, he tried to pass off. I think Todd, with the shot he's got, when he gets in that close here, he's got to shoot.
I gave the other assist to O'Connell.
Okay.
Okay. And O'Connell has the puck right now, and now it's 4-1 for Massena. So the 2-goal advantage was short-lived as it's back to 3. Here's Tayo again, side of the net, circling behind the net, looking to move it around, feeds to Underwood. Underwood looking, breaking right in front. Manley tries to get the shot off, and he fired it wide. Really didn't get a good shot off, though. And the puck slides to Underwood. Underwood back to Todd Tayo at the point. Tayo winds, his shot slides through, and Underwood couldn't get the deflection. Now the puck cleared along the boards and bounces to center ice. Back into the Massena zone. Ganji has a chance, can't control it. Taken out of the play by O'Connell. Manley has it behind his own net. Feeding it for Barnes. Barnes leaves it. Here comes Todd Tayo again. Tayo taken out of the play by Teresi. The puck slides free. We have a whistle. Offsides?
Must have been an offside, I believe, as Mel Tamaldi said, points toward the circle over here on our side, just outside the Massena blue line, so it's an offside call. Massena leads by a score of 4-1.
3:24 left to play here in the third period.
Right, Massena goals coming off the sticks of Loran, McQuaig, Barnes, and Tayo.
Pretty well divided
right.
up.
It is.
Off the draw. The puck back to the Canisius blue line. Comes back to center ice. Green after it there. Green having the lone goal for Canisius. Might see him on the all-tournament team.
Green's a good hockey player. He had 3 goals last night.
Off the play, it comes to Lockwood. Back out to center ice. Now McQuaig follows up. McQuaig takes it in, tries to drop it for Barnes. Here's Barnes right side. The shot right on, the save made. The whistle blew. I don't know why. Apparently the official lost sight of the puck.
We got a nice quick shot by Barnes. Barnes has had a good tournament.
Yes, he has.
He's played well. He got that shot off quickly as McQuaig fed Barnes. He went in, took a quick wrist shot, but Thomas made the save. He did not have the puck covered, however. A little quick whistle. The face-off will be in the Canisius zone. 2:58 to go. Massena leads 4-1.
McQuaig will take the draw against Sean Green. Off the face-off, right on, and is steered into the corner by Thomas. Thomas around the nets for Green. Green fighting for. We're going to have a whistle and a hooking call.
I think we got a hooking
on
call
McQuaig.
to McQuaig. Yeah. But I wasn't sure if that was going to be called or not. But Billy McQuaig going off for hooking.
He got Green right in the jersey.
Yep.
So that will give a power play advantage for Canisius, although they haven't had much luck on their power play tonight.
None whatsoever.
Haven't had too many power plays, but the ones they've had, they haven't really gotten many opportunities.
That's the 5th Massena penalty of the night.
And in fact, they have not had many opportunities, period. Their one goal coming on a breakaway, 2 on none breakaway.
That's right, it was a breakaway when they were skating 4-on-4.
Yep. That's the extent of it. Ouch! Canarium shot hit the defenseman in the helmet. Underwood dumps it to an open wing. It comes out to center ice. Underwood again, feeding it back deep in the Canisius zone. 2 minutes, 38 seconds left to go in regulation time. It comes to putter Canarium. Canarium, wasting time, brings it back into his own zone. They play keep away. The puck fired to center ice. Lockwood stops it there. He's taken out of the play by Manley. Donovan follows up. On the backhand, just fires it deep in the Massena zone. Eddie Underwood after it, takes it behind the net. Underwood just looking to tie it up. The puck slides free. It comes right in front, but right there, it's Scott Manley. Manley's got some skating room, and he clears it to center ice. Lockwood with it again. 49 seconds in the penalty. Lockwood's just going to slide it in the corner. And again, Canisius doesn't control the puck at all when they bring it in. They just dump it.
Not on the power. They don't try to control it, Jerry.
No, they just dump it and hope for the best. Of course, that sometimes can work for you. Lockwood with a puck at the point, feeding it over on the other point. Here's an opportunity. The shot is knocked down. Underwood racing for it, but the goaltender will beat him to the puck. And Thomas sticks it out to center ice. Canarium at the red line now, has it taken off his stick by Teresi, who fires it deep in the Massena zone. A minute and a half left to play here. Lockwood tries to keep it in. He can. Here comes Todd Tayo. 1-on-2. Tayo breaking in on the right side. Gets by the defenseman all by himself. Gets the shot. Hits the goal post. Here's Tayo again. Winds the blast. Goes wide. He didn't get good wood on it. The puck comes free. The penalty is up. And I would say that this one is just about history, Reg.
I would say
just
so.
about a minute 15 left. Massena leading it 4-1 as the puck is tied up in the corner.
Well, again, Tayo went in, and he waited a little bit too long. He was way to the left side of the net, and he shot it back, and it hit the post. But he was in pretty deep before he took the shot. So now the face-off is in the Canisius zone. It looks like Massena's got this championship tied up with a 4-1 lead, with only 1:12 to go in the game. Let's see. The Canarium line comes out there with DeRushy and Richards.
Butter will take the face-off. Off the draw, DeRushy slides it through the middle. The puck comes free, and it's picked up there and out to center ice. As, let's see, that's Daly has it. Sliding it in the corner. We have a whistle.
We got a penalty to Dion with a high stick. He just waved the high stick at the Canisius man as he came in, but it doesn't make any difference. Once you get that stick up around his head or face, they're going to call it. He didn't touch him with the stick, but he sort of waved it at him, and as long as sometimes the intent is there, they'll call it. And that time, Tamale was looking right at Dion, said, hey, you can't do that. Get in the penalty box. So Dion is in there. He'll be in there for the rest of the game.
Well, can you score 3 goals in a minute? That's the question.
I don't think Canisius can. How's that?
4-1 the score. Massena leads. Canisius on the power play, but Massena dumps it down the ice as a good face-off by putter Canarium. Now Thomas is going to clear it all the way back to center ice. Puck stolen from Donovan by Loran. Loran just dumps it to an open wing. Lockwood comes up with it. Crosses the blue line. Lockwood in on the left side. Into the corner. Auer takes it right away from him. Mike Auer with a puck behind the net. Around the boards. Auer still has it. Just dumps it for Quenneville. The puck right in front. The shot. And Sid made a save on it. Now the puck in the crease again. Back to Green. His shot. Another nice save by Sid. And that might be his nicest save of the game. The puck tied up in the corner now. He moves it along. It's Quenneville. Quenneville trying to get it out. It's kept in at the point by Lockwood. We're down to 20 seconds. Here's a blast. Another save by Sidden. Had more saves in the last minute than in the whole hockey game practically. Now it's Canarium again looking for some open room. They pull their goaltender as the puck comes out to center ice. I don't know. I guess they just want to get another goal, Reg. Here's the puck, comes through the middle. Quenneville has it as the buzzer sounds, and Massena wins the tournament. As the final score is Massena 4 and Canisius 1, and a pretty good outing here this evening for the Massena Red Raiders as they win the Invitational Tournament, and that probably sets them up in a pretty good frame of mind to go into Ogdensburg on Wednesday night.
It's a good tournament for them. They played, of course, last night, winning by a score of 6-3 over Don Bosco, 4-man aside when Canisius got a 2-man break with two against 0, or 2 against the goalie, you might say. And that's pretty tough for a goalie to watch 2-man. It's hard enough to watch 1-man, tough to watch 2-man. And Green, who probably the best player on the Canisius team, he picked up 3 goals last night, 1 goal tonight. He centers that either first or second line, depending on, I guess, how they want to start him. But he picked up the lone goal for Canisius tonight, averting the shutout for Craig Sidden. Unofficially, I had 4 saves in the third period for Sidden, so that gives a 2-period total of 16. Chris Thomas in net for Canisius had 7 saves, 2 total period of 30. So 30 saves for Thomas of Canisius, 16 saves for Craig Sidden of Massena. A good outing for Massena. Finally, after the first period, not able to do too much, but Massena has not been a first period team really all year long. They picked up, as I said, 2 goals second period, 2 goals the third, all different scores. Loran, McQuaig, Barnes, and Tile. So pretty well split all the way through. It was last night also, although Underwood had 2 goals in the win last night when Massena won by a score of 6-3.
Here we have the all-tournament team. Be interesting in goal. Thomas got the all-tournament goaltender.
Thomas played well,
so.
right. He got a shutout last night. Really, he played well against Massena. He had, 30 saves. So really, a good outing for Thomas of Canisius.
Here's a defenseman, Scott Manley of Massena. And Manley comes over to get his award. Quenneville
had a real good tournament. He had some saves last night. Really, he played steady. I thought both games, Jerry, picking up, I think, 2
assists tonight.
2 assists tonight, 2 assists last night, I believe.
Sean Green of Canisius, the forward.
Right, that was, I guess, to be expected, as Green had 3 goals last night, one goal tonight. He's a tall boy. Really played well for Canisius.
Tayo of Massena. It's got to be McQuaig.
Billy McQuaig had a real good tournament. For a sophomore, I'll tell you.
Yeah, McQuaig. It's too bad. Tim Barnes had quite a tournament, too.
Really, Timmy Barnes had a good tournament, but McQuaig really hustled both nights, and I'll tell you what, McQuaig, he can put the puck in the net.
He can. He's got a quick release, doesn't he?
He's got a quick release. For a sophomore, really, he's played well. Eddie Underwood, a good tournament. He had 2 goals last night. I'll tell you, he did a real good job killing power plays both last night and tonight, Gary. You know, this is the 5th year of eligibility for.
That's right.
For Eddie Underwood. He's played on the varsity for 5 years.
He was the MVP, right?
Right. Eddie Underwood was the MVP of the tournament.
So the Massena Red Raiders win their own tournament here with a 4-1 victory over Canisius of Buffalo in a pretty well-played game and a good game to kind of boost them into Wednesday night's big contest against
Massena
OFA.
needed a couple good outings here getting ready for Wednesday night. They've only a few days here left before Wednesday night, so I think they'll be ready to take on the OFA Blue Devils on Wednesday night in probably, the biggest game of the year coming up.
Oh, yeah. And for those of you unfortunate enough not to be able to get a ticket, we'll have that game for you right here on WMSA. We'll be on the air about 7 o'clock from the Golden Dome. Hopefully you'll be able to hear us over the crowd noise. I think we might be a little closer to the crowd there than we are here, but hopefully we'll get where I was last year, up on top of the bathrooms there. It's a good vantage point, though, and it's away from the crowd, and hopefully we'll be able to work that out. And we will be on the air one way or the other. Again, we'll repeat the all-tournament team for you. In goal, Chris Thomas of Canisius. On defense, Scott Manley and Mike Quenneville of Massena. The forward, Sean Green of Canisius. Todd Tyo of Massena. Bill McQuaig of Massena. The most valuable player, Ed Underwood of Massena. So the top two teams represented on the all-tournament team, and definitely in a class a little bit above the other two clubs.
They were,
we're
right.
in the consolation game.